north of the border in Toronto. The setting for the Spurs. For the Toronto Raptors, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Spurs, Raptors, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Keldon Johnson. Collins is out there with Jones. And it's Sohan in at the 4 slot. And for Toronto, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. Pass to Johnson. It's Jones on the wing. Shot clock at 6. A floater. That shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Barnes. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Showing the grit. Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
VanVleet against Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And VanVleet picks one up. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for the Spurs, Trae Jones. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Jones. So both teams changing it up here. And so Jones nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
VanVleet against Jones. VanVleet left side. Young passes to Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Make some noise, Toronto. It's time.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far. And
here is VanVleet on the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then it's Collins. And it's Bates Diop in at the four-man position.
There's plenty of momentum on Johnson's drive. He uses his whole body to get through the defense.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Graham. And it's Vassell in the corner. From 12 feet out. And good that time.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
For 3, Siakam. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, their paint presence was non-existent. They haven't put any pressure on the defense in terms of attacking the cup. It's simple. If you want to be successful in this league, you can't be a one-dimensional jump-shooting team.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Barnes. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Pirtle. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Toronto trailing.
And we've seen Siakam improve his free throw shooting. Now let's see if he can come through in the clutch.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
The first free throw is good.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Bassey's checked in. And McDermott subbed in for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Wesley up top, covered by Van Vliet. 11 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. McDermott passes to West. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wesley's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Jones and Sohan into the power forward position. It's good!
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the game. He's checked in for OG Anunoby. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Collins is checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. Here's Jones, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Here's Johnson. That one rolling around and rims out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Van Vliet against Jones. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Barnes. Bertle, the pass to Trent. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're ahead by 3. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish it strong.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 5. 1 second left in the fourth. Is what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Three from the inbound. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant